Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. Last episode, we, didn't, well no, what do you mean we didn't do much? We changed Kanashiro's heart successfully. So now we have to celebrate our success. It's a very important objective among others. But, first, we need to start Hafumi's confidant. Oh, I gotta adjust my headset and everything. Alright. Should've done that before recording.
Hey!
Are you Hifumi?
What?
By overflowing charm, I can hang out with her. Playing shogi all by herself. Yeah, I'll ask her.
Yes? Can I help you?
Can you teach me shogi? I don't really know how to play, but I've always been interested. So.
You don't necessarily have to learn from me, you know. There are other options, such as playing online. Sorry. I just can't. Well then. So... You like shogi?
Yeah, I like how you play it, that's for sure.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay, just a quick game then. 20 seconds per move, if that's alright with you.
Yeah, I definitely know how to play.
I'll start.
Alright.
So this is your skill level, huh? The dragon which governs the blue sky has fallen into my hands. How do you intend to survive this?
Good question. I was thinking the same thing.
It's checkmate no matter how you look at it. Please concede.
I can still keep going.
To concede is an act of admitting that you have lost with grace. If you aspire to become a shogi player, I recommend that you take your study of the game to heart.
She's really serious about it.
Thank you for playing. Well then, that will be all for today. If it's alright with you, may I request another match sometime? I feel a gambler's spirit emanating from you, which is strange, since your style of play is that of a complete novice.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. However, I will instruct you under one condition. You become my playing partner so that I can research new moves. Is that agreeable?
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Well then, it's a deal. I'll teach you how to play, and you'll assist me with my new moves.
I think that quite advanced strategies are necessary to succeed at that many criminal acts. And yours weren't by the wit of an amateur. You had a professional who regularly deals with such tactics. You have an idea on who that is, don't you?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the star persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Alright, so Hifumi is of the Church Arcana. Just kidding. I thought that'd be funny. It's of the, Star Arcana. Alright, there we go.
Okay, let's end here for today.
And hanging out with her also increases knowledge, which is quite useful.
Thank you.
Oh, Mike-san, I'd like to thank you once again for today. But before you head home, would you like to exchange IDs? I think there's no obligation, of course. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Alright then. Let's see. Ah, yes, I went through.
Next time.
I'll let you know if I come up with any new strategies. Alright. Exams are very soon. Oh.
Don't be ridiculous. This new ally you gained was Makoto? Just tell me the truth.
That is the truth.
Makoto. That's preposterous. If what you say is true, was Makoto also running from the police when you were arrested?
You should ask her yourself, if she's your sister after all.
Think about it. She did start talking a lot about the investigation from summer onward. Makoto aside, you mentioned one other important detail. Did Kaneshiro really say there was someone using the metaverse besides the Phantom Thieves? Those words could just be taken as you shifting blame to this other person, you know.
Take it how you will.
But why would you fabricate such an elaborate story and then shift the blame elsewhere? There are two possibilities. Either you've simply been trying to confuse me with your lies, or everything you've stated is true. Have you been telling me the truth from the very start?
I mean, I don't really have any reason to lie, right? So why wouldn't I be?
Does that mean you're placing your trust in me?
Guess you could say that.
Then again, I am investigating a thief who steals hearts. Very well. No matter how absurd it may seem, I'll reevaluate my stance on believing you, for now. In return, speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth. It's a fair deal. Is that acceptable?
Yeah. Sure. Yes. Believe it or not, Sai Nijima is a confidant.
Art I, thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the judgment persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
She is of the Judgment Arcana, which is not that surprising considering she is a prosecutor. And you know she's another one that automatically
Your next
advances.
target. Actually, I should rephrase that. They targeted your group first, didn't they? The identity of your opponent is this. We have no pictures. Even their names and identities are unknown. If what you told me is true, then this nav thing you've mentioned wouldn't have worked in this case. How did you target them? Tell me everything.
Yes, this game is about to take a full 180. Hold on, I gotta put my hood down and put my headset back on. Sorry. This game is gonna take a full 180. Like literally, yeah, this is one of the craziest. You'll see. It's from here onward. It's just gonna escalate very quickly, and it's gonna be crazy. The Phantom Thieves made him have a change of heart, right? Seriously, the Phantom Thieves are amazing. Isn't it cool how they steal people's hearts? How do they make them repent? I'm really curious. Who are they? Hey, you're there, right? Come downstairs. Why didn't I help with something?
Hey, check the ingredients in the fridge.
Okay.
Hey, what's up? Huh? It's not right? Not cute. That was the one the staff recommended to me, though. Won't that printer do? It'll do, but it's not it. Okay, I'll be right over.
Family business?
This might take a while.
Yeah.
I'm leaving the store to you. Lock it
Okay.
for me if I don't come back.
Alright.
I owe you one. What a handful.
It's the old couple again.
And that concludes the latest news on the suspect Kaneshiro. This case is said to be a result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but what do you think? We don't know their methods, but I believe they are a menace that will threaten this law-abiding country. This dangerous group tampers with people's hearts. It's no different from brainwashing. I see. You're absolutely correct.
I wonder what's going on. Didn't this happen a little while ago, too? Who was it again? You know, that famous artist.
Madarame.
Wait, what the heck?
They punished
Oh my god,
awful
my
people,
signal
didn't they? The
just
Phantom
went out.
Thieves aren't at fault then.
I don't know what the problem is.
What?
There we go.
Don't you think so too, dearie? The Phantom Thieves aren't doing anything wrong, are they?
I don't think so.
See?
I'd like to think they're on the
Doing good.
police force's side because they're doing
Oh my. Look
good
at
because
that.
they're taking down
We should
criminals
probably head
essentially.
home.
Ah, you're right. Thanks for the drink.
Anytime. Thank you for coming over.
Yes. I've received the reports on Kanashiro's case, but to think the Phantom Thieves would honestly attempt an absurd idea like social reform. You're absolutely right. I'm not pleased about the general public's support of them either. There's also the danger of the metaverse being exposed with their continued actions. Actually, there is one countermeasure he brought in that seems usable. It involves having the Phantom Thieves destroy themselves without our direct intervention. We'll set things up so that those mental shutdown occurrences are their doing. Ah, I thought as much. I had a feeling that it was too brutal for it to be his own idea. Still, to think you'd go through such elaborate detail to crush them. Their actions must be that much of an eyesore for you. I sympathize with what you're going through. Well then, we'll clean this up quickly and put it behind us. Yes, a grand undertaking like social reform is beyond a group such as the Phantom Thieves. Only a select few are worthy of changing the world. And who better than the future Prime Minister, sir?
What a day. We wasted our whole day. Now people are texting me. What do you want, Ryuji?
Hey, it's me. Where you at? What you doing?
I'm out of town.
Bullshit. I don't hear any other sounds.
You are the worst kind of guy. You are Ryuji. I don't like you. You are the worst kind of guy. I know you're gonna want to. No, no.
You know what? See ya.
Why?
What's up? We're here to hang out.
That's not why we're here. We need to study for finals.
I didn't.
Why am I here too?
In case you forgot, I didn't invite you guys over. You just kind of
course you gotta help us.
forced your way. I don't need to study. I'm smart enough. I'm a genius. Remember?
Oh, I'll hold you to that. Want to see who gets the higher test scores?
It's gonna be me.
Let's leave.
It's
this
gonna be
place
me. Like, there's no way it's gonna be
I
you.
couldn't ask the last time I was here, but what is this place? The storekeeper doesn't seem to be around.
It was a cafe. When was the last time you were here?
That's where this guy lives.
I don't remember when you were here last, but
Got complicated circumstances. We can
Yeah.
tell her about it, right? Actually, tell her yourself.
yeah, I think it's best if I do it that way.
That's terrible.
Learn to live with it, right?
Yusuke and me are pretty much the same too. I mean, it's not as bad as this guy's though. It's
For
just something
sure.
we can't ever put up with. That's why we all became Phantom Thieves.
Hey, don't forget me.
I know. We're all part of the team. By the way, Makoto, ain't there someone you can't forgive either? Like, a heart you want to change?
That's a secret.
Ah, there's someone like that. You could just tell us, you know. You don't gotta be so cold.
As cold as the winter breeze, but there's something you haven't told could be
Do you
classified as a
have
mental
any
disease.
intention of studying for the exams?
Not really.
It's fine if I leave then?
No, I'm just joking. Please teach us.
What was this term? It's phobia, so it's a fear of some kind.
I think it's a fear of open spaces. You don't hear it that often, though. Leave vocabulary and long sentences to me. I suck at proper grammar, though.
Even if we study English, it's not like I'm gonna use it in the future.
Another interesting case of the fact that this game, originated in Japan, therefore Japanese. So if this sentence, if I was playing the Japanese version, this was in Japanese, the translated version is, even if we study English. In English, this doesn't make any sense because they're already talking English, but in Japanese, that line makes total sense.
Your Japanese is questionable too.
Shut up!
Explain the writer's feelings? What point is there in that?
Oh, it's impossible. I can't memorize all these formulas. Ain't there a good way of cheating?
Make a note card.
Why don't we take a break?
And that was the follow-up report on the suspect Kaneshiro. Now, Akechi-san.
Akechi.
This case is said to be the result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but in actuality, is this true?
Considering how a calling card was scattered about, I believe there's no mistaking that. The question is what the Phantom Thieves actually did. If they tampered with the suspect's heart, it casts doubt on the authenticity of any confession.
So then, by tampering with hearts, the Phantom Thieves are fabricating crimes that may not exist?
We can't deny the possibility. There's no doubt that the Phantom Thieves are exposing hidden injustices in society. However, if this is done by sidestepping the law, their way of thinking is very dangerous.
So, in a way, they're outlaws.
Yes. They're no different than the criminals they target. This cannot be overlooked.
I see.
Oh, I see. My ass? How the hell are we being treated?
The way he said that was funny to me for some reason.
Just let them say whatever they want. More people are starting to understand that what we're doing is right, after all.
That's good, though. Yeah.
When I'm walking around in town, I hear a lot more people talking about us, too.
Yeah.
And the forum's been full of hype. Do you think we made it big time?
Probably.
Get pompous over dealing with some street thug. Save it for after we deal with a bigger target.
Well, we're getting a decent amount, though.
A bigger one, yeah? That was the plan from the start anyways.
True. It may be best if we start thinking about it.
I bet we'll find one in no time. The wind's blowing in our direction and everything. I feel like we won't lose to anything right now.
Well, we'll decide on that eventually. We need to overcome our exams first. Now then, break time's over. Let's get back to...
That reminds me, the celebration party. Weren't we gonna do it after exams?
All right.
Yes, I believe so.
Where should we go? I feel like I'll study better if I got something to look forward to.
The last one was a buffet at a hotel. We haven't gone anywhere since.
Yeah, but we did the potluck thing. But that wasn't really much of like it going out somewhere.
Where would be good?
I don't know.
Hey, what about fireworks? A fireworks festival!
That could work.
Yeah, it's that season, huh?
That sounds good to me.
It's hard to ignore a buffet, but I'll take the beauties of summer. Still, I demand that we feast during the festival as well.
Yeah, we will.
Own a yukata? Will you wear a yukata?
I don't like Morgana saying that.
Sound good? You think so too, right?
It's fine.
Alright, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Ryuji and Makoto's like interactions are so funny.
Alright, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, so there's this dangerous, almost psychotic blog I found that hasn't ended up on the forum yet. I'll kill him. I'll kill him. I'll kill him. That's all it says. Rumor has it she's talking about her boyfriend. That does sound dangerous. Yeah, it seems like she'll do something real bad someday, right? And it gets even worse. As it turns out, she's just Shujin's student. You know a girl named Yakamo Mokami? She's always up near the classrooms on the second floor. Please, you have to do something before things get worse. So there's another request. Now, is that request... Actually, of course that request is ID'd. We got a name from Mishima. Now, okay, good. I was gonna say, if Morgana's, like, not gonna let me down, that'd be funny, because, like, I could study. I'm gonna finish up... Medjed Menace. Because that increases knowledge, and...
What are your thoughts?
Finals are coming up, after all. So...
Oh.
Like, very soon. I'm actually kind of nervous, to be honest, if I'm gonna get to rank 4 in the next 3 days. I really need to, you know, get my stuff together in that case. I wonder what the thieves' goal is. Are they just choosing bad people to steal hearts? Maybe someone's asking them to do it. Oh yeah, don't they have a forum or something? What if you make a request on there and they follow through?
What a refreshing morning.
Hey,
How are
okay.
you doing?
I'm fine.
I didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The
Yeah,
fact they
good.
have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them. All the interviews these days ask me about that. Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice?
I say just let the people talk, you know?
Well, thank you. But I noticed that you're not saying that the Phantom Thieves are right.
Yeah, I'm
suppose
not.
That was an unfair way to phrase it. I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing? Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases with the rate of victims. It's impossible not to see a connection there. Ah, sorry. I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again.
Alright. It's even more packed than usual today. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are: Shibuya crime ring reveals all. The leader's confession has led to the arrest of other key members. Sudden rampage, highway accident. The driver's death has been confirmed, taking the total count up to 4. Hotspots of Tokyo. Come see the summer festival fireworks show on July 18th. Thanks to Kaneshiro spilling the beans, the organization is falling like a house of cards. We're getting more and more famous. That's for sure. Maruki, I haven't heard from you in a while because I haven't been hanging out with you in a while. Okay, testing everyone studying. I know some of you rely on all-nighters, but I can't recommend it. That really messes up your information retention. Oh, speaking of, do you guys know the difference between short-term and long-term memory? The simple answer is that short-term memory is more temporary, contextual, but long-term memories stick with you. In this short term, you're working with a hard limit. You retain only 6, maybe 7 pieces of information, but your brain's capacity for long-term memory is huge. It might even be infinite, according to some theories. Okay, so, Mike, what do you think about this? Short-term memories only stick with you for seconds at a time. That said, how long do you think you can retain long-term memories? So, he wants to know how long you can keep long-term memories. Now, this is a tricky one. What is a long-term memory? Anyways... yeah, so the question is how long. Maruki mentioned something about the amount of memories you could store, right? I mean, I think it would just be infinite. Yeah. If you have theoretically infinite space for them, then theoretically, I wouldn't say you have, forever, but I wouldn't say you theoretically have, like, an infinite space in your mind at some point. There's, like, your brain is not, you know, useless.
This is it.
That's right, I'm impressed. Basically, stuff encoded into your long-term memory never really goes away. Short-term memories become long-term memories through reiteration. It'd be great if you could encode all the test answers to long-term memory, huh? Well, can't get what you always want. What a lad. What a hilarious guy Maruki is, isn't he? Such a funny guy. Alright, but at least you've got summer break once the exams are over, so do your best studying, okay? Yeah, memories never really go away. That means I'll remember my past eventually, right? Yeah, more or less. Ooh, what does afternoon have for us? This guy's probably going to throw a piece of paper at us. 7/18, Marine Day. Finals end on the 16th, so this should be good, right? What are you talking about? The firework festival! You're really quick to look up that stuff. Yeah, it's easier to work when you got a goal in mind, yeah? Hey, we're in the middle of class. Talk about those things later. Oh, yeah.
Hey!
Yeah, I know. Hey, Amagi, I'm gonna throw a piece of paper at you, and I'm gonna maybe dodge it, maybe get hit by it. Nope, I dodged it. Alright, and that increases charm or proficiency? Charm. Alright.
Hey.
Ken-kun, what do you want, Makoto? Heading home? It's rare running into you at this hour. Oh, that reminds me. Do you remember the counseling Dr. Maruki offers? It seems to be growing quite popular. I saw someone heading into the nurse's office just as I was leaving the school. The teachers say he's been well worth his time here, but I have a feeling there's more to his popularity than just talent. Maybe I should find out for myself at some point. What about studying, Makoto? Naturally, that'll still happen when I get home. It's part of my daily routine. I appreciate your concern, but how about yourself? Depending on the exam scores... Look how fast we're walking, I just realized. Depending on the exam scores, there may not be a firework festival for anyone to attend. Were you aware? I'm joking. But make sure you study well, alright?
Alright then.
I need to buy some more test prep booklets on my way home. See you later. Oh my god, I'm just running into everybody. Amagi-senpai.
What a pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too?
This is voiced. I forgot about this scene.
Same here. I don't have club practice today.
Completely forgot about this scene.
I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time?
I mean, I suppose.
Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
Huh? And you are...
That's Kasumi.
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
Oh!
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
You know each other? Yeah, exactly. You know each other?
My father works at a TV station.
Oh.
Good Morning Japan. My father's the director.
Oh, he's the director of that?
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now. That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san.
I see.
I didn't know you knew her as well.
I do. Yeah, she's my friend.
He helped me out of a jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
Basically.
You out of a jam, huh? I see. So, what were you two up to?
Oh, just nothing much. We just kind of ran into each other.
Exciting news. It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now. About that summer competition I mentioned to you before.
Yeah.
I was chosen to be our club representative.
Oh, that's cool. Nice.
This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well. I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
Okay.
Wonderful. Does that work for you, Senpai?
Yeah, that works for me.
That settles it. Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Of course. Lead the way.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
That's true.
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
I have to say this.
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that.
I've never heard anybody say coffee can cool you off before.
You enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue? I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
I feel lied to.
Presenting oneself in a favorable light is nothing surprising. Surprising is just how innocent you seem to be.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each
Oh, well.
Visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
Yeah.
That's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
Yeah, and he happened to be on the set.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a little game. Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
No, go right ahead.
So, my question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act. But I simply can't agree with their methods.
Wow.
Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves. Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change. If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort. Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population. But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
I see. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter.
Yeah, it's very
Let
interesting.
me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion?
I respect it. It's a unique stance. That's all I'll say. How about that?
Quite. I'd say it's equally as unique as your own opinions.
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
Yes, I'm an absolute nut for them.
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes. Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
I'm sorry, I should probably get going. If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Oh, it's fine.
Right, then let's call it a day. Good luck on your competition.
You got this.
Yes, thank you. Well then, see you later.
Bye, Kasumi.
Ah, you're back.
How did you know that my friends came over? I swear. One of these days. Alright, so I'm gonna turn you down. Mishima, I'm gonna also turn you down. Hifumi, I'm also gonna turn you down. And also, not only that, I'm also gonna kick these customers out. Get out of my cafe! Okay, and we're actually going to read. We're gonna read a book. What book are we reading? Wise Men's Words. And since we read
Close up.
Speed Reader, we can now read this book in double the time it would take us otherwise. Which is like super awesome.
your thoughts?
Got one more day, and that one more day is tomorrow. If I don't get enough points by tomorrow, I'm SOL, pretty much. I mean, rank 3 won't... I mean, it's not the worst thing. Won't give me the highest score, though. Hey, did you know that there's going to be a summer festival in Odaiba? A summer festival, huh? How can anyone eat so much fatty food when it's so hot out? Man, you just don't get it. It's because it's hot out that we eat all that meat. Come on, let's go check it out. I'll treat you to a skewer. A summer festival, huh? You think they'll have any A5 beef there? Or you should worry about finals first. Once those are over, it'll be summer vacation, so stay focused. I'm so glad the Phantom Thieves are all over the news. Yeah, they've really taken off since the whole Kamoshida thing. The legend of the Phantom Thieves started at our school, or practically one of them. And who can to relate to what they're doing? Punishing corporate adults up to no good. The police should take notes. Yeah, that's, you have a, ow, I hit my foot. You have a point there, Mr. Whoever you are. People are sure making a fuss even though it's right before exams. Behind Kanashiro's arrest are the Phantom Thieves, the mysterious group that changed people's hearts. If I recall, there were similar rumors back during the business with Kamoshida-kun, help the weak and crush the strong. That truly a modern legend of the gentleman thief. In the long history of humans, the gentleman thief has been seen briefly during times of turmoil. Now then, please look at this picture. Amagi-kun. This picture depicts the final moments of Ishikue Goemon. He did something during the Sengoku period that had him and his family boiled to death. Do you know what he did? He had committed tax fraud. Just kidding. He committed thievery.
This is it.
It'd be cool if we ranked up here. Ishikue Goemon is Japan's most famous thief. He's very popular, and some called him a gentleman thief. By the way, the Goemon bath comes from his name. Only stealing from the rich and powerful and sharing with the poor. Goemon's exploits have been documented in many forms of media, like kabi and novels.
Nice going.
There we go. Alright, you did not rank up, unfortunately. Too bad, so sad, so bad. So too bad, so sad. Something like that. Rebellion against Hideyoshi, whose campaign had failed. Propaganda by the government to sully his name. The gentleman thief Goemon may be no more than an illusion made by varying emotions. In actuality, most heroes and gentleman thieves throughout history are something like that. Let's make sure people don't think we're just an illusion. But before that, you need to study for exams that are starting tomorrow. Oh boy. That is just scary to think, scary to hear. Ooh, we have a scene with Maruki first.
It's open.
Come in.
Welcome.
Oh, you're the student council president, Nijima-san, correct? Sorry for coming by so suddenly. Oh no, everyone's permitted to stop by whenever they like. I know the phrase counseling session can make some people nervous, but don't be. Considering you're the student council president, I'd rather they didn't force you to come here at all, actually.
No.
Well, I was advised to come, but I still chose to do it on my own. Oh, good. Glad to hear it. But please, there's no need to be concerned about my being here. Feel free to discuss anything with me. Ah, right. So I shall. You're sounding more like the counselor in here than I am. Excellent grades, exemplary conduct. Wow, you appear to be the ideal honor student.
No.
Oh, not at all. In fact, quite the opposite. I'm actually a bit of a mess. I always have to turn to others for help. Well, you sure had me fooled. Even still, getting help isn't a bad thing at all. In fact, it's wonderful that you have a support system. Indeed. Especially lately, I feel like I can't do anything right now myself these days. Did something go wrong for you?
Yes.
Yes, but it's nothing major. I've come to understand all too well that it's a bad idea taking on more of a burden than one should. You really do seem like someone with a mature sense of responsibility. However, that may be why people are around you, especially the adults who should be protecting you, rely on you so much. Adults who should be protecting me? Had I been clever enough to understand that earlier, things may have gone a bit differently for me. You think so? You live alone with your older sister. I see. Pardon my saying so, but it seems you've been through quite a lot. Honestly, it only felt like the norm to me. But her lack of adult guardians has to have been hard on my sister even now as well, and I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hard for me too. Do you still remember them, your parents? Yes, not as much about my mother, admittedly, but my father, without a doubt. In fact, now that I think about it, I may well have grown up to be a bit uptight because of that. Is that so? And are you doing okay now? Is your support system adequate? If it's not as if I have a team of employees or anything, but I do have people that I'm able to rely upon. Well, of course, I never think of them as my replacements for my father or my sister. No one could replace either of them. What I've lost won't ever come back. I just need to keep my chin up and push towards the future. I like the way you put that. No one can ever be replaced, yet we need to keep pushing towards our future. Should anything come up that you want to help with, I'll be there to support you, though my skills are pretty limited. Thank you, I appreciate the kind words. Well, that was a nice little scene there. This was super special. It's not even anywhere on the forum yet. Anyway, do you remember that bully Daisuke Takanashi whose heart you changed earlier? Well, it turns out there was someone pulling the strings the whole time. It seems like Takanashi didn't have a choice but to listen to what this guy told him to do, but ordering someone to bully other people is a pretty crappy thing to do, isn't it? That's, yeah, pretty terrible, right? That's totally unacceptable. This person has to be somewhere in our score, right? You should go take a look around. In the meantime, I'll should do a little more research too. Alright, the one who bullies bullies. Alright, what to do? What would be the best course of action? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save right now because I'm going to study with Makoto. But the thing is, I don't know if I can get the maximum amount of points that I would like. If that makes sense. Shit, I should have seen if there was a book I could get. Oh well.
Goes like this.
Hopefully there's not. This is difficult. Oh my god. Just in time. Wow. I don't think that's ever been closer. Usually I have rank 4 knowledge like the week before finals, but it's literally the day before.
I agree.
I feel so relieved now. I was like, you know, sitting here, thumb up my butt, thumb up my mouth. One of the two phrases. I don't know how that phrase is. You know, fingers crossed.
Ah, you're back.
Hey.
Whew. Whew. That was... I'm still in disbelief how close that was. Yikes. Okay, so I'm going to actually end this episode here. But I'm going to see really quick just what the array of options for us to start next episode off with are. Oh, yeah, I'll definitely hang out with Akechi. That's definitely what I'll do. Yeah. So, hope you all enjoyed today's episode. And, yeah. I will see you all next time with a brand new episode of Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. And bye, everyone. See you next time. Bye. And then where we will do exams and maybe go to the fireworks festival if I can fit it in there. Anyway, hope you all have a great day. See you next time. Bye, everyone.